Hello and welcome. I don't have much to say this evening. Maybe our friend are joining us later, and then it will be a lot easier to have a conversation. You should be more than welcome to join the Discord channel too, if you want to. Then we could have something to talk about, and it will actually be broadcasted out to the channel. So, oh, we have a little problem down here. We'll just set that one to be going to, and then we will do this because of I deliver stone directly into my building. So every time I need to delete something, I need to do this. And this is actually a little bit annoying. I'm actually thinking about actually do it a little bit different. I'm maybe thinking about, as we was talked about yesterday, just taking a vehicle to do it actually. Because of it is a bit annoying actually, to say a lot of annoying. This one is just on its way down to turn around, right? Yeah, that should be built. Everything should be built down here, so that's it. Put gas on, and then I would say there should be a train change signal there, so you're not driving up and blocking this track, because if you should not drive in on this section before there is a free track for them. Okay, the most of it will actually be collecting. This one is a collecting anyway, this one is a collecting, so it's not really any delivering down here. And maybe we should build that little city over here, I don't know. Nah, I don't think so. It seems like we're getting enough citizens over here when it's actually not as empty. All the citizens was choosing to leave this city, and I was not really seeing why, but maybe because of there was not enough heat. There was going something wrong with the heating plant or whatever. That's the most, that's the easiest way to lose your citizens, if that's going something wrong with that. But the funny part of it, it actually has been working for many hours, play hours, and that has not been a problem. And then I was sitting and talking with Carpa, I don't know how it's pronounced, but around there yesterday, and then the city was just choosing to die, and I was not seeing it. I was actually standing over on, instead of looking on empty flats, I was looking on people that was not having a job. Yep, we should definitely have, and it actually seems like he is have a point in this. If you're doing this and setting this to 0%, they will actually go out and find another job. So everybody will try to go over here and work, and if it's not possible, they will take another job when this is standing on 0%. It is a little bit weird actually. It was definitely not the way I would say it should have been working, but fair enough. I definitely think I will do that a lot more in the future here with my buildings, that's for sure. The stuff we're sending down to the metro and the bus station and that kind of stuff, we will actually do that with them too. So if they don't getting a job on that point, then they can go out and take another job. Uh, yeah, I am starting to do it on this city anyway. What are you saying, dog? It do not seem very healthy. I just think this one will actually just be free. Don't remember about it. I actually have metro station, so I will do the same with that one. Hello. If you want to, you should be more than welcome to join the Discord channel. You will actually be lead directly into the room I'm sitting in right now, and your voice will be broadcasted to YouTube too. Just so you know, it will not be a one-way conversation. People will, in all future, be able to listen to your voice too. Just so you are aware of, I'm broadcasting anybody that's coming into my YouTube channel room on Discord. When I'm live anyway. You can of course be in there without I'm playing too. That's not there. Then you will definitely not be broadcasted, but none of us will, of course. That's pretty, yeah, logic of some kind. I think we need a little bit more officers. Already there are starting to be a little bit criminals down there. Let us see up here how it's going. It seems like they're starting to get it under control. Let us have a look about that actually is true. Yeah, still making that weird stuff. This should actually do it, but again, if this station over here is free, then it figured out it's, oh, I have allowance to drive over there. Because of, yeah, I don't know why they are doing it, but mostly when I'm not looking, they're actually fucking it up. But lucky enough, they're not fucking that much up, and they then actually don't can pass them most of the time. So that's always something. But I'm thinking I'm going back to the system again. 32323. Then they will be actually be able for the train to come from over for this track over here. Go over there, go over there, go over there, and go over to the last track and back again. So I'm thinking I'm going back to that system again, because of this system seems to be, even if it actually should be working, it do not really seems like it's working very good. Yeah, I'm getting that message a lot of times, specifically with my A to B trains. An A to B train is a train that's driving from one destination and to another destination, and not back to a distribution center like my car train. It cannot be driven from a train distribution center. It needs to be set up to drive from A to B. Hello, and good day to you. I was actually thinking about maybe I should try to start a new game. I was thinking about maybe start building a new map again. There was actually a dude that had made a video of how you actually are putting your own maps out again. Sadly enough, I have my map I actually have made. It's been destroyed because of it was not that easy to actually put it out, but I only played it myself, and then I actually reinstalled my machine, and I have not saved it to the cloud, and I was still deleting all my data on this game on my machine. So that was not very good. Second time I was actually hiding this data from this game and a couple of other games. It was not necessarily the other games, but this game. So I still have one map I have made, but it's not very good and it's not really done. I have just checked up about the stuff I have made was actually working. It was working, but it's pretty flat. I actually need to change something about that. It should not be that flat. But it was just a check about it actually was working. I was seeing about there was too many resources in it or whatever about how that will work. And the map was actually working pretty nice, but it was not the first one. The first one I was making was a lot better. Even if it was a lot of flat, so we don't need to use time on removing a mountain or something like that. Even if there was mountain, and there was a mountain you actually need to remove to actually get access to the ships if you want the ships to sail through the whole map and that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's it. But I only have a certain amount of zip files for that to the cloud, and it was sadly not from the beginning with that map. So, and that's not a possibility to actually when you're going in here, and that's not a possibility to restart the map. So I cannot go back to the beginning on that save game and start all over because of no restart. So that's a little bit bad, sad in some way. But it was not something we should actually not go into a folder. I have misunderstood that part of it. So, but it is something with folders, but it was not out in the windows and go into a folder, and then you should still. But it was still a little bit confusing because of it was actually not showing everything he was doing. He was not really showing where his windows. He was actually only recording the game, it seemed like, and not his screen, so we could not really see what he was doing out on Windows. And that's just a little bit annoying, but it was mostly something with pictures he was importing. I'm not sure about where he actually was importing them from, but of course, yeah, it will probably be. He was telling it, but I'm not always good to translate everything that getting told. So I will probably get a little bit of a problem with that part of it. But I will try. But I need to build a map, or I can use my flatland and see about how it will work and how it will go with that part of it. I'll see about I actually can figure it out or whatever. But that would definitely not be anything I will do online, that's for sure. That will be done offline. Maybe I will show it on Discord or whatever, so somebody that's actually understanding a little bit better what he actually is saying could actually maybe help me to do the right stuff, but that would probably be what I will do and how I want to do it. Because of, not that it's very funny to make maps, but you can actually make some better maps than that's possible just to play. Of course, a lot of people have used time on making maps, but again, yeah. And I actually don't understand the part of what he actually was saying. I want to play this map myself, so I have got my wife to actually put resources in on the map. Yeah, but and I will not show what it is because I will publish it too. So I will not show what the resources is. Do you know you can just take the fucking thing here, and then you can search over the map with this one, and find oh here that's iron. You can do this fucking same thing with the coal and with the other stuff. So it's not a secret. It can actually be found before you're actually researching it. So that was ridiculous. No, I don't want to show that part of it. That's yeah, right. People will fucking figure it out anyway. Or else they will just go in without research on, and then they can see what it is, and then they go in with and start a new game with research on, and then they will already know what it is and what you probably should start their first city. Do you think people are stupid or whatever? I don't know. That was stupid, I think. What he was saying there because of we can just start without fucking research on and see it. So I don't really understand that part of it. Oh, it's a big secret. We're actually losing a lot of citizens up here right now due to sickness. That's definitely not making any sense. But of course, they are not living that long up here. Actually, there is a little bit of pollution up here. A bit of pollution, whatever. I should probably have put this a little bit longer away, but that should actually be good enough. And maybe not. But it's not that many garbage on this. Sorry about that. It has been fucking one of the hottest days today. And funny enough, instead of midday, it was actually the hottest part was around 7 o'clock, 2 hours ago or something like that. I don't know, that's not normally the hottest point of the day. On the day, off the day, whatever. I think I maybe should eat an ice cream. I'm seriously boiling, and the headset is not doing it a lot better. That's for sure. But of course, I'm probably using a lot of my citizens up here because of this car factory. It's actually probably too close to the city, but again. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I could move it a little bit out here, but then I think there's a little bit of pollution out here too. I'm actually not sure about how much pollution there is around that plant out there. Did I actually set up one up out here, or did I just think about doing it? So we actually could see and check out how close we actually could place this building. This one do not seem like it has any connection to anything. What about that one? That one has no connection to anything too. It has probably got some kind of connection to something. This one has some connection, and that one has connection to something. So we should probably keep that and we have start building that one. It is normally not a problem up here, but everything is running as it's supposed to do. It's not really a problem that they're dying early up here. They're not dying that early in the other cities, actually. This is around 79, 74, oh, 69, but he is probably living a little closer to some pollution. Noise, whatever, actually not. That's a little bit of pollution around this plant there, but not a lot. So why they're dying at 69, that's a little bit weird. Maybe because of this one not getting emptied fast enough, but I don't think so. But it is annoying it's actually not getting emptied out a little bit faster when that's one that's filled up and they don't coming and taking it out and just keep cleaning them out actually. It's not working as good as I was expecting it to. We have a vehicle that's not doing anything. We have a lot of garbage vehicle over here that's not doing anything. So why are you not driving out and just empty that fucking garbage cans? That's my a little puzzle to me actually, because of that it's at least 4 of them over here that could be emptied without no problem, and that's probably some of the same on the other ones. That was not one of them. See, that's a lot of them on that one, so probably got the same problem in here. At least a lot of the mixed one. Should not be a problem to actually collect. At least send one out that could actually pick up to collect the mixed one. Or maybe actually just send some of them out actually to pick up some mixed waste. I have tried different setups. I've tried to build 7 of these stations here, so you only need to pick up one kind of garbage. Each of the some of them, maybe 6 of them actually. So one of them is actually picking up aluminium and metal from the same thing, because of that's not really being made a lot of metal and aluminium in the cities anyway. So it's really pointless to have 6 of them. And it's not really working. If you don't believe me, we can try to do it again. Just for fun. We have the space to it anyway, so... Hey, somebody has not deleted the road. And my brain is just yelling, go out and collect the fucking ice cream, motherfucker! I'm burning! I will wait a little bit. The ice will melt before I'm actually getting 2 spoons into the mouth, and then it's just the rest of it is just melted out. But I'm thinking about maybe I should actually move the city a little bit or whatever. Maybe it would be easier just to move this factory a little bit. And just, yeah, mostly send some more buses up there or whatever. But this one should actually not make that much mud pollution. It normally can be pretty close to the city. And this should be more than long enough away from the city to actually... It's more or less a little bit over 300 meters. That should be what the building is starting. That should be more than enough. And I hate the snow actually. Even if it's white, that was definitely not the one I want to look at. Even with this, of course I can see what color they have, but again, even when the background is white, it's just harder actually to see the colors on the fucking dots on the ground, and it is when some of the other setups. I don't know why, but it's just annoying. I was maybe thinking about moving some of the buildings out here, then they should definitely be long enough away from this. But then they will definitely need to take the bus. And this is definitely not the bus. Oops. Oh, did I actually... Oh, this one is only taking the mixed waste. in 1500 meters, because if there was actually a problem up here with mixed waste, I think that was the reason why I was trying to set it up that way. So there was one that was only taking care of the mixed waste, and it's not really doing it very well anyway. Of course, the other buildings, the other trucks is allowed to do it too. But this one is just taking care of that. The other one is actually taking care of everything. So, but what we will do over on the other setup, we will just set this tree one we have bought over here to do only one thing. One of them will be set up to do two things, and then we will remove all the other stuff in that one too, and then we will set them up to do one thing too each. So you will only drive in there and collect one item on each station, but it will not help anyway on it. How many workers do we have out here? We are not really building anything with this one right now, are we? No, we are not. So we'll try shut that one down, see about it actually make this one. No, now they are living to 77. Right before we was looking at it, right before it was 69. With no reason at all, it has just put the living age up for 6 to 8 years or something like that. So it is maybe changing a little bit fast out after how much pollution there is in the area or whatever. But again, it is a little bit weird. That's a couple of buildings we actually should do this with again. You should go to the helipad at first. Definitely, that's the only one that's going to the helipad right now. So we'll actually allow one more to go to the helipad, and then we will set 100% of them to go to the helipad. But if they don't can get a job on the helipad, they will actually go out and get a job. It is weird because of the dude I was talking with yesterday was actually saying he was setting it to 0%. And it is actually right, because of they actually not getting they are actually going out to other buildings and get a job. All of them will try to go to the helipad platform and get a job, and if there's no job to get, they will go out and get a job in another building. If it's standing on 0%, it's not making any sense at all, but yeah. Do that with this one too, and the same thing with this one. I've normally just, okay, 50% of them I will have over on the bus station, and then they can, and the other 50% can go out and find another job. That will work too, that's not the problem. And it's actually working fine too. But then you'll probably do it in a little different way. I am seriously hot. If my ears was actually ready to eat the other day when this headset on, my ears is seriously ready to be eaten today when I'm removing the headset, because of the are boiled. To just go out and pick up a knife and a fork and just start eating them. They are well done. For fuck's sake, man. The hospitals should definitely not be the problem, huh? We can agree on that, yeah? And that one is actually not seems like it's making a lot of pollution out there. So we should actually be able to have our citizen living pretty close to that one. I'm not totally sure about that, but again, it seems like it is possible. How much pollution is it making? It's not making any air pollution, it seems like, but again, it can still not make some pollution, but I cannot really see it on this building. They have not really set anything up on, as he has on building like this, where we can see that one pollution thing, 8.4 ton. So maybe this one is not making any pollution, but that's not really making any sense. Do the pollution being showed over on this one? Nope. It actually not being showed. But it's not making any sense that this should make some kind of pollution in some way. We are actually flushing chemicals out in the water. So in some way that will be a little bit of pollution for the area anyway, but maybe not in the air. But that's actually not standing, it was the air pollution on the other one. That was standing at environment, yeah, I cannot pronounce that right. That's the place around. It could be the air, it could be the ground. As I'm reading it and understand the translation in my head, that would be the area around the building too. It could be the ground and it could be the air, but maybe I'm wrong about that translation. It can be. Seems like if I was trying to move this, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 buildings here. If we would move them a little bit longer away, that would probably be better. Maybe we should put them over there and try to put an area up over here. It seems like this one is anyway stopping around there to actually cut wood down, so we can actually build up to this where they actually start to be pretty close. And then we could set up a bus station. We can always remove these ones. That's not a problem to move them a little over to another spot. Because of you have a short living age over here. It's not a big problem, but it is still a problem. It's starting to get better around there. But not really. Some of it is probably because of the garbage too. And then this is probably getting too close to this garbage over here. It should not be too close to that garbage, but again, who knows? And no vehicle to scrap, so no vehicle to scrap, no pollution in my mind, but maybe it's just like some of the buildings actually producing garbage anyway. If they're not being used, they're still producing garbage, so maybe some of the buildings actually produce pollution too, even if they're not being used. And it seems like it's producing 7 tons per year. I think it is this one. Yeah, it is this one. Just with a helipad on it too, so maybe it's producing 7 tons even if it's not really being used. And even if it's getting used heavily, it's making that pollution. Boom. Boom. It actually got a lot of waste on it. Why is that waste not being transported out here? That's actually a little bit weird. It should actually have been that. And we have snowplows out here now? No, we do not have snowplows out there. What are they doing? It's collecting it down there with my other building station. That's fair enough. That's probably the only thing it's actually doing right now. Yeah, it is. So I will actually allow it to load in there. Or is it unloading? It's probably just unloading in that one. Yeah, then we will set this one up to just go in that direction and that one in that direction. So we are not putting it in here and putting it directly back over on this one. I don't know, but it's definitely not good to have that many, even if it's metal scrap, most of it, but again, it should not be, that should not be 110 tons of mixed waste in there. It will make some kind of pollution. And we have 64 over there now, maybe it will help a little bit on it. Of course it will take some time before it's actually, because of it's only 3 vehicles. But this one should actually have been handled by this garbage station here, technical service thing. And it not seems like it actually is in part of it. That's my snowplow, yeah. It actually do not seem like it's actually getting being handled by that, so maybe my mistake. But we will definitely handle it now. But it do not really seem like it has told us it was a big problem over there. It is still green over there, so it's not really a big problem. It's not some of the really dangerous garbage we have over here. Of course it is not. We can see the most of it is metal scrap. I don't know how they can get rid of that. Go with this. 50% of it is metal scrap, and then the 10% of it is other waste. What the fuck is the last 40%? And this is not the only place they're actually doing this, but again, we are missing some numbers. That's for sure. But this should not help on that living age up there. I am pretty sure we actually need to move this city a little bit. But what did happen down here? That's up on 79 now. It was down on 69 right before. And again, why did it go up? Because of we was not really changing anything. We have not changed anything yet. The only thing we was changing was actually we was shutting this building down, but that was not doing anything anyway. So, yeah. Sometimes the game is weird, and it's not making any sense. Specifically, this was the living age. Of course, 75 is too much. It's too 50 to 55. It's a too little number. That's something wrong in that area. With no doubt, that would not just go around and go up to 79, 82 or something like that. 82, if it's the good area, and that's no problem in it normally. People live to that. 67, 68. So there must be some kind of a garbage problem up here too, if I should guess. There was a little bit on that one. That's not getting cleaned out there. That was the plastic that was being collected there. And then there was somebody that was collecting the biological waste. So what I'm thinking is, I would say the garbage containers should probably working a little bit different, because of the vehicle is not really happy to go out and clean them out. And you're not going out and cleaning them out fast enough actually, as what I want them to do. Of course, it's not a lot of garbage in one can. I think one can have something like a couple of 100 kilograms or something like that. We have 0.2. That would be. We have two containers for that, so it seems like it can have around 120 kilograms in it. That would be 0.224 ton. That would be 240 kilograms, and we have 2 of them, so 120 would be able to be in one of them. And that's actually not unrealistic. The unrealistic part is, actually the vehicle is not driving out and cleaning them out. And that's the part of it where I'm annoyed of. It seems like they will start driving when there is enough containers that actually need to be emptied. And it is a little bit weird. Sometimes they're driving to other stations to actually try to fill the vehicle up, and other times they're not doing it, even if it's necessary to actually. Well, we will say, oh, that's a full plastic on that one, and we have a full. No, we didn't have a full plastic on that one, but we have nearly a full one on that one. Definitely a full and a half on that one. Pretty close to a full one on that one, but no vehicle is really driving out to pick up the plastic hazard. And plastic is not really the problem. It's actually more the biological waste, the hazard waste, and the mixed waste. That is a bigger problem because of this. That's the thing that's actually really banging out on this pollution in the area and that kind of stuff. If biological waste and hazard waste being allowed to be in the containers too long time, it will actually be showed on something like this, where you can see it in the area. We have one up here that's definitely not really getting emptied enough. We have a big issue with this one. See, this one was actually taking a lot of it on this one vehicle here. It's 1.5 ton only. What is this one doing now? It has still, what, 8.5 ton it can carry. But it's not really going out and empty other ones, or sometimes it's do, sometimes it's not doing that. And it's actually a little bit weird because of now it's actually passing one, or it's actually on the other side there, but again, here it's yeah, okay, now it's actually going into that one, of course, and empty that one out. So that's good. Sometimes they're doing it, sometimes they're not doing it. So I don't know about the trying to make some changes to it that's not has been working very well, or whatever, because of this one should actually have the access point out to the road. It should actually have been able to drive directly and have taken that 3 of them too, but it's choosing not to do that. And now it's probably no, it's actually going for another one. It's going for that one, and that's of course it's nice it's taking that one, but it was not even full or whatever. Of course there was a lot of cans that was full, but why is it going up to take that one, but not that one when it's already passing through that one? Of course, I know I have a lot of garbage trucks that's driving around in this city, and now it's going out to be emptied out. And a lot of other vehicles is doing that too. But this one, I seriously need a lot more vehicles to go up to have some client to do something around this up there, and I have actually changed it so it has more biological waste and. But anyway, it seems like I'm getting. As for sure, we can actually remove aluminium scrap. We are not getting aluminium scrap up there. That's not a thing in that area. And metal scrap, we can take one, but it's not really necessary to have one up there. I don't know how much hazard waste we are getting up on that one. Not that much, but you can see how much mixed waste we actually are getting. It's going fast, and it's going really fill them up pretty fast. I should probably have placed one of the bigger ones up there that has a lot more that actually could be picked up with the truck. That would maybe have been a better idea, but that's not that one. It's over here. No, is it that one? Yeah, stand for big. One of them that should probably have been up there. Or we can have what? 158 tons. But again, what the fuck should I put it in? If I should put it in up here, I should demolition the fucking church or something like that. Of course, we have a bigger church over there, so I don't know. You will probably not be too happy about it, but everybody would still be able to actually reach it. Let us try that. It would be one like this. And that was another thing that would be really nice. If this station actually has a fucking possibility to get some walking paths in on each side. Could somebody not make a fucking garbage field that actually has that? One road in, that would be fine, and 3 fucking walk paths, one on each side, and the smaller one, the same thing with that. It would be nice if there was possibility to actually make it to enter there, and there. So it has one on each side, so we could actually collect it a little bit better. Because of actually just this little road here. No, it actually didn't accept it. Okay, and now it's turning into the other way around. Great. But just that little piece of a road here, it's over 20 meters. So you can see if we actually can spare 20 meters with having a walking path in here, because if we can only reach around 120 meters or something like that. It is not really a lot, and it was actually not that one I want. We can reach over to this building, can be reached, and that's 79 meters away. Of course, it can reach a little bit longer, but of course, depending. 115 meters, so I think 120 is not. It's probably what it actually allowed to actually taking. So it would be really nice with yeah, a garbage thing that was actually doing that. Have walking paths in on each side. So if you're making the big one with the road connection, make 3 walking paths in on each side too. That would be really lovely if somebody would to make that. And I have no idea how I'm making items. I would really feel like there was something that was making a sign for a garbage truck that was actually working. And somebody was sure if that 7-ton sign actually would be working. That's not really any of the vehicles that actually accepting that 7-ton sign. So, can we actually see the living aids on some sign, or is it just when we are looking on the building, or is there actually one we can see it? Lifespan. It must be that. So it seemed like they are living to 80. Yeah, that's it. The one we want to use right now. 60, 56. They are actually not living a long life around there. And again, that's actually a decent amount of between these 2 buildings, a little bit between them. I don't remember how much pollution this vehicle factory actually are doing, but it's actually not a lot. That's even not that one, so that's probably why it's not enough, a lot. But anyway, it is actually not a lot. Just under 12 tons of pollution per year. Something like the coal thing. That's just a normally coal power plant. That's making around 40 ton. Oh yeah, I was actually trying to. I was actually importing a generator the other day just to see. And how much? That's 63. So this is actually polluting a lot. It has actually a smaller pollute because it's actually working for 4 coal power plant. So it should actually have been polluted over. That will be what, 100 and close to 140 tons should this have been, and it's only on 63. So the dude that's making this one should actually have said it a lot. Yeah, 140 ton would probably have been more correct. This lifespans over here is pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's a little problem around here, but I don't know why. The problem is they're maybe too close to this. Let's say that, but maybe that's another problem because of they have actually 8-10 years shorter lifetime over here. Of course, there's nobody living in this 2 building there, but they have actually a pretty decent life down here too, even if they are working on the most of them is actually working on this too, and down in the coal mine. So it's actually not taking care of what they actually are working. It's more like the area around them, what they actually are living, that's doing it. So if the garbage do not get cleaned, if there's a building too close to this that's making pollution, then the lifespan will go down. This one seems to be long enough away from my nuclear plant and that kind of stuff. If it's actually making any pollution, I don't know how much pollution it's making. It will probably make some kind of pollution if it's not working right. And it's making some pollution, that's for sure, because of that pretty decent amount of red around it. It's actually not around there, exactly around that. It's more the other building around that's actually building, you know, making the fuel and that kind of stuff. Because if it's not, it really seems like the nuclear plant is actually making a lot of pollution itself. Because of when the smoke is actually coming out here, the most of this area over here seems to be pretty clean, and it was the same around this smoke over here. So on this side over here, it's actually pretty green, yeah. So the most of the pollution seems to be centered around this fuel, what they are making the fuel. It seems to be doing a lot of yeah, pollution. But we cannot really see it on the building itself. We should probably look at it in here, and then it's not in there. It must be over here, right? So it was not that one, it was the other one. That one, yeah. 17 tons. Yeah. And 26 tons. Okay, that one is actually making more pollution than the other one. Okay. What about the rest of them? That's production plant, that's 8 tons. And 8 tons. The two of them are actually making around the same amount. And then we have this one with 26 tons. And this one with only 17 tons, and then let's see how much is this actually doing. 9 tons and 12 tons on the smoker, cooling tower, whatever. So that will be something like, and it was actually this one that was 14 ton on the big one I have built. And then 2 times 12, that's 24 ton. Plus 14, that will be 36 tons. Oh, a little bit more because of it has probably a little bit over, but again, yeah, so it's probably a good idea to keep it distance from your citizens anyway, just to be sure. Or if you're not reaching them with any pollution from that part of it. As I'm playing right now, they are not seriously do not really like pollution too close to their home anyway. It not seems like they are caring a lot about it when they are working with it. It's not infecting them. Was unable to get food, that's not a good thing. We should probably change this one. We are about to get this city up and running again. That's a good thing. I think we are getting workers out there again, yeah. I think it must have been the heat because of we was adding a little bit more building and it could not keep up, I think. So everybody was getting living into coal homes. Because of the 3 last building I was adding out here, and then it was going wrong. This one could not keep up, I think. I'm not sure because if I don't really know what was going wrong up here, I was not seeing it. So it's not even try to help to go back and look at the videos, but we are definitely getting enough workers out here again. That's not the problem. The problem is actually more, do we actually need to pick up the ash, or can it actually disappear of itself fast enough? Or do we produce too much of it right now to actually it can get rid of itself? There will disappear a little bit of ash. I don't know about it disappear every time it's raining or just disappearing a little bit or whatever, but it is definitely going down. So it's not necessary to have trains collecting it, but it is a good thing because of it's a nightmare actually to on depot one we got 2 trains that's doing it up here. One of them is here. I think one is more than enough. No, one of them is not arriving on that station. But that's disappearing a little bit and that's coming out something out, so some of them was just being repaired. One of the trains was some kind of yeah. Standing in here, both of them maybe, or another garbage train is getting repaired too. Oy. I'm just... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm wet over the most of my body of that fucking shit. And I don't know, sweat? I think it is. It's like I'm actually being glued to my leather chair. It's one of the that's one of the reasons why I'm actually prefer to have a leather chair instead of a stuff chair. I don't know, stuff is probably the wrong word. It would be some kind of what if we could use the word from over here, fabric chair. I don't like that because of that. It's when you're sweating, it is just going into that fabric, and then that starts smelling. A leather chair, you can actually just take a fucking yeah, cloth and then clean it. When fabric, you need to get it off into the washing machine or something like that, and then wash it. And that's definitely not easy, and if it can actually be done with the chair, there's a big chance for that actually it's too small when you have washed it, and it will not fit on the fucking thing you have taken it off. So, no, just some kind of a little thing, it's better. It seems like 6 trains is still a little bit too much. They are clocking up around here, so maybe we should try to remove one more. I would definitely think 2 in each direction is, if we are removing that, it's too much. Yeah, don't complain about that anymore. You should be able to get food now. Okay, maybe because of that, it's not really a lot of food, but you should be able. That's actually 150 tons, so maybe we got a delivering problem. Let me see. No, that's actually standing on 60%, so that should actually be driving out in a pretty this should definitely be driving out. It should actually be filled up around what? 60%, that will see around 80 tons away or something like that from 21. 12th one, that's 12 tons back or something like that. They should start filling it up again. It do not seem like that's happening. How many we are maybe getting a little bit too many what is this one actually doing? That's a bread. So that's actually, but we have 4 vehicles that are driving with meat. And okay, we actually got a lot of them that's actually driving with other stuff. So we should maybe get rid of 2 of them, or we should build 1 more. We should probably build 1 more that's just doing exactly the same thing as this one. Not sure what we should place it around or around there, but It would definitely be the easiest place to place it, but I will probably not like it after. Maybe there, that would be a little bit better, but again, it will still fuck with my garbage trucks. So around there or there, that's making the fucking same problem in my world. But again, we could have pulled some up there, but again, that has 19 out of 20 anyway, so that will not help a lot. And we have still vehicles standing up there, so it's not really a fuel problem we have in delivery, because then all the vehicle would be driving. And I can see a lot of the vehicle that's back up here. It's actually, this seems to be the refrigerator that's driving with meat. Yeah, meat wagon, meat. All of them it's meat, and this one is driving with open hole. It cannot transport any of the stuff we are missing around the map. So all the vehicle there, it's already driving. The one we are needing anyway. Nope, not that one. We got 2 buses down there. Why have only 2 buses standing back down there? Why have bought 2 buses and not sent them out? 16 and 8, so I must have been reinforced some kind of a line of buses with 8 of them, and only probably that one. I've probably only have 6 buses driving over there, and then I have taken 6 more and put up to that one, and then it would result in we actually have 2 back, because of I was pretty sure if I was buying 16. I was sending 8 up to this, so there was 16 and 8, and then I would still have 8 standing down there, and then there would probably only have been 6 going down to this one, and then I probably double that up. Just a guess, but I would say that's a pretty good guess on it was what was actually happening. I cannot see what I else should have been using them for. The 8 bosses or the 16 bosses was probably to reinforce both of the lines over here, but one of them was actually working pretty decent and didn't need 16 vehicles. And that was this one. And that one I actually have a lot more workers that actually need to deliver, because of it need to deliver over to this one, and it need to deliver to this area, and it need to deliver out to this area. Even if it's only 15 workers out to this area right now, but still it still need to deliver it. And this is 75 point multiplied by 3 and 20 and something. But again, yeah, I don't know. Actually, this one should actually deliver a lot of workers too, but it actually seems like it's going pretty decent. That's not good. Let us see what the case should be. Oh, that one again. Okay. We should actually send some of them over there, but I don't really want to change it because of it's a nightmare to change that shit. Or 10 station, no. Only 4 stations, so it will probably be that one we will change. So we will actually, this one is actually that one that's going from that station and that station there. Yep. So we should have this station. Do this 10 times with the other ones. That's a fucking not fun. That's for sure. And that was not the one. Then we have this one. Then we need to set that up right, but we won't remove that before we're doing this. And then we will go down there again. And then we need to put this one in and remove that one. And if you're removing one of the station wrong, then you're ending up with have 2 delivery stations to the, yeah, and then it's just a fucking nightmare to set it up right. And then you can just start all over, drive it back to the long train depot, and then delete all of them and just start over again. Because of it's nearly impossible to figure out whether you was making a mistake if you don't have totally what each area is called and yeah, all that under control. So it should go to that end. Yeah. And unload, load, and unload. And everything seems to be set right up. So now we have one train fewer that is going into this station. It would of course be nice actually to have only one train. Only this train. I have moved the other one, so yeah. What is this? This is actually the aluminium train. So all of them that stand in garbage field, it's garbage field on Danish, so pretty close to anyway, would actually need to be changed. It is really not easy. It is possible. It's not what I'm saying. It's not possible, but then we need to go down here. Be sure if we are putting that one in there, and then we need to go. Already now I'm about to lose it. This stop train. Don't fuck around with me right now. That one is for that one, so that's this tree. And this tree. So this one, I think it should be that one. And then this one. And then this is the offload station again. So this is a new unload station. And then we have this one, and this is this is the one. Yeah. So now it's getting a little bit more confusing because of now we should remember to delete them in the fucking right direction. Yep. Or we actually need to go up and down, up and down. Yep. Did I delete the right one now? Oh, fuck. I don't know. I deleted something, but I deleted the right one. I'm not sure. For fuck's sake, man. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So I was maybe deleting the right one. So now I need to delete that one. So now we have 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, and then one too many. So now we need to delete that one. Then with that one. I think that's right, but again. So a city, a garbage field. Nope, 2 garbage field right after each other. So I actually was probably deleting the fucking wrong thing here. I don't know, I was deleting one of the loading spots instead of unloading spots. So this is that one up here. That one. And then back to, then the thing we are missing here is, I should guess, it would be this one out here. Because I'm pretty sure of how I was setting it up. So we have not the train city. Train city, it should be loading that one. So that's the car, so that's still, so I was actually deleting the wrong one over there. So now it's that one that should be deleted, so and then back to that one, yeah, a city, back to that one, a city, back to that one, city, and back to that one, and then still that one. God damn. So we was actually missing putting one in. No, we was missing one delete. We should delete that one. 10 spot, that seemed to be right. 111, what's actually going down, and yeah. Oh no, how many did I do that on? Only that one, right? I think so. So, that's definitely not a fun thing to do, but this train, it's actually not really getting loaded with anything anyway. It would only be loaded with something down on... I don't know, it will probably complain now, because of it's not have that station anymore, so now it cannot get out, because of it cannot figure out to go over this station and go in. Even if this one is actually empty. So for a moment, we will be necessary to give it this station. Again, what did it come? It come there. So we will allow it to go back to that station. Good. It is over the crossing now, so that's fine. Then we will delete that one, and then we will send it to this station. Oops, a little bit too fast, actually, fuck. It was not fine enough, it was not getting long enough down, fuck. Yeah, you can turn around. Come on. No. Definitely not listening to you anymore. I actually asked it to go down to this one again, did I not? Okay, I think I broke the train. Oh, now it's actually getting something. Oh, now we can do it. Now we can remove that one. And then send it back to this station. Then this train should actually be working, and now there should not be that big of a problem down here, because of now there should only be 2 trains to this station. And 2 trains to that station, so they have each one for lane they can go in on. And then we are sending some of the other trains down to the other stations down here. Because of down here we have done it a little bit different. Same tactic, a little different. We have made 3 stations instead. And that's only going 1 train to each station here. But again... that's 3... what is the number 4? Up here. That's metal, aluminium, and construction waste. Do I have duplicated one of them? Actually, so it's actually running with 2. Yeah, that's probably 2 construction waste train. That's it. It was, for fuck's sake, the construction thing we was moving over here before. Yep, and then there will still be a construction thing over here. Yep, that one is a construction thing too. But that one is driving to older station down here. So that's the case. Why? So now they can actually offload in peace on each station there. I would actually wish it was possible to use some kind of that kind of station here to offload, but it's only the unload station that has 6 offload unload station it will be, because of its unload, of course. But the offload station do only have a station with 2 twin tracks on. But the loading station have one with 6, so that's a little bit... why? I don't know about if this one and I'm only using 2 of them, but it is. This one has 6 stations in. Why do we not have this with the other station, with the offload station too? It's a little bit weird actually. I don't know why they are discriminating. Yep, something. Discriminate against that one offload station. So we actually, it would make more sense it was the offload station that actually have 6 tracks for the train coming in. It would make more sense if both of them actually got it, but again. And again, we should actually still find a fucking place where we could build some plastic. And again, it was actually blowing up my fucking oil tank when the city was dying. Has anything else died I didn't see? So we're missing something. I'm just running over the building thing, just to be sure if that's not standing. That's something that's burned down. I didn't see. Because of what stuff actually is burned down, you will not start repairing yourself, or like, you will not start building it again. I was actually deleting a church somewhere to put up. That was up here. Oh, that was not enough to actually deleting the church. I was actually necessary to delete a little bit more here. I was probably want to remove this part of it too. Then we can pick in, you know, because of this one is really have problems. That's for sure. Big problems. Big money, big problems. Probably not. Just big problems. I'm just thinking little ice cream, big ice cream. Big ice cream, I think. I have one bag of the big ones. They are pretty decent good. Something like that. No, it would probably just be easier actually to move the car factory than it actually would be than actually moving, yeah. Of course I need to rebuild some of all that building here, and delete some of this. But it's right before it actually would be easier to do that, because of we have actually enough space up here. And this is actually not necessary anymore, if I remember right. This was actually only these two buildings there. So we could actually just start with deleting that one, because of this should never be necessary to use that anymore. And then we have something down here. Are you done building that or whatever? We need some new vehicles down here on that. Oh yeah, that was actually what I wanted to do actually. That was buying some vehicle. I don't remember how many vehicles actually we can have. For 12 vehicles, okay. So no reason to buy more than 12. And that should of course be covered holes. Actually thinking about taking this one. Yep, and then I was not fucking counting. Great. I think I was reaching 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we have the vehicle down here when this is done. Four workers without a job. Why? When you have the possibilities to go every fucking other places done over in there. But I don't think that one actually should be necessary to have on that one. The most of them actually that will. The most of the time there will actually always be possibilities to set workers in there. What was this one saying? We cannot store or export nuclear fuel. I don't believe that is true. You should actually be able to put it in up here. So they are not producing anything now because of that? You will not accept that? Okay. That's definitely not good, because of if we are turning this one around, it will start be loading up there. And it's fair enough they are loading nuclear fuel, but again, I would actually prefer they were setting it out on this station here. So it actually would be able to take it, but this one will not allow that. I don't like that because of it will do it over here. There's no problem for that one to actually set the containers out there. But just because of its nuclear fuel, no. And we have the same problem over here, it would actually not put it out. So it was not a mistake, it was actually a problem. Yeah. So nuclear fuel will only be loaded directly. So if I'm actually turning this one around, it will start loading it. Yep. But it will not send it out there. Why? It's not making any sense. This building will send it out there. This building will not send it out. It will only accept to be directly connected into a nuclear plant or use a directly connection into a train station. And then it can load. That's weird. Somebody need to make a rework on that part of it, that's for sure. What do our friend, is our friend online or whatever? Yeah. Nah. He's definitely not on Discord. Maybe he says online and don't want to talk today. Maybe he's playing his own game. But then he could actually still come in and talk and just not be necessary to look at my game. It's funny not to talk with people anyway. Didn't allow citizens to move into that building. I was actually shutting it down because of the city was getting left, so I just not want them to move in randomly again. So I was actually shutting the most of the buildings down, so I was sure if I actually have it under control, I could set citizens to go into the heating plant and that kind of stuff. I think this one's starting to be under control again and start to be filled up. Should probably just make a research of that one. Okay, we will demolish that one. Yep. And then after we will start building this area again, we will duplicate this and move it a little bit longer up here on the free spot. That's making any sense, or I hope it's making sense, and then after that we will delete that, and then we'll build the car factory, and then we will probably just need to run the buses directly into that station instead. I don't care about the tourists actually. Let the tourists die early. That's not my problem. But it's actually a good thing to do. You can just place your... It is of course a bug, but you can actually place your fucking tourist area right in your most polluted areas. We still have the problem with the living age around here, do we not? I actually think maybe it's because of the garbage. I am not sure, but still. It is definitely annoying. And what I'm doing here, I'm taking 12 to 4, or 11 to 4. So I'm taking 4 for this kind of vehicle just in case of I'm actually have built some of the big ones, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest of them this one. That's maybe a little bit too much, but again, I could maybe take 5 or 6 of this one and then... But I will not do that. Because of the most of them, it's actually the small one we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. No necessary to count. Good. You will have... How should we do? Which one should we let do what? If we got one, it would be really nice if we have somebody that could deliver fuel, but I think it's actually more or less it's totally booked. 20 out of 20, and this was probably the one that's delivering the fuel around the map here in this area. This one should definitely not even be necessary to have that. That has a fuel connection directly into the building. Oh, it was assigned to demolition, that one. Okay, fair enough. It has nothing to do with that. Was it that? Was this? Maybe this was the thing it was doing too, actually, but it is back. Okay. I was just sure if it was green up here. Yeah, it has 19 out of 20 now, so now one is free. Again. We do not really have many free spots around here to build the distribution centers on. And as we was talking about yesterday with our friend there, it would probably be better just to take the small distribution center. Because we do not really need that many vehicles to drive with the fuel, so it would be easier to fit in somewhere. So I think I will put it up there. Then I would actually let that one, when I remember I forgot about it, built it and everything, then I would actually set it up to drive the fuel to this area out here. But again, nah, we will just set them to 5:15. So we should choose what we want to do what with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that was plastic. So we have chosen aluminium. Aluminium and metal should actually be the same. That was not that. Metal is down there. Aluminium and metal scrap. And then we should have number 3. Good. Then we should probably delete this one. And this should so be number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we should jump over number 5 because of we have already taken that. And go directly to number 6. And number 7. Hopefully ending up with something in the vehicle you don't really need to have in the vehicles, but it could actually be a possibility. So you don't want to work. Of course not the 3 new ones, but some of the old ones. It would actually be a possibility for the vehicle actually to have some garbage in them they can use for anything right now. This one definitely has that. So that seems like only there's one possibility to get rid of that right now. And that is not in the vehicle anymore. It's just to send them directly to the scrap. Get rid of them. Get some new ones. Because of some of the vehicles you can actually get a push on a button and you can empty it out. What it actually have on its back or whatever. But it's not seems like it's possible to do that anymore. I can sell, it's not possible for that one anyway. So we will just send all of them up there so we're actually getting clean vehicles down there, so we're not getting problem with that part of it anyway. It could be an idea actually to make different colors on them, but yeah, I don't want to use the time of that one now, it's not really necessary. But it is possible. So you actually can see what kind of vehicle it is when you learn them. And it is easier to do that when you're actually buying them, because then you can change the color of them when you're buying it. But the problem is that it's only 3 or 4 or 5 colors on each vehicle. 4, I think. This is the normally color. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors, and I have 6 stations. So yeah. Then what I'm normally doing, I'm taking one of each here, and then I have the 5 colors, and then if I really want to do it, then I'm buying the last one over here and giving that another color, and then one of the one with a lot of wagons on, I'm just living with that, or I'm taking the green one that can have 9.5 ton, but only can drive 80. But 80 anyway should be more than enough inside the city here. This one can drive 95, so. But again, yeah, I'm probably not driving over 80 in the city anyway, so. So now we have this set up out here, but it will not help us shit, actually. It will still be a problem with the garbage, but now there's only one station on each of them that's driving out to do. This one is going for what? Biological waste? And what? Metal and aluminium, that's fine enough, and plastic, that's not one of the good ones, but what we probably should have done, it was probably this one that was taking mixed waste, we should probably have taken the one color to them, and we should probably have taken one color to hazard waste, and then biological waste should probably have taken another color, so we actually could have located that vehicle when he was driving. Just to see, so we didn't need to push on them to actually see what vehicle the vehicle was doing. Up here, we should try and see about we could do this. Let's see about we can do it. Of course we can do it. That's history in every station there, so we are just making a copy of that to begin with anyway. This one is gone. We forgot the road, of course. But let us just see about we can make a clone of this 3 buildings here. We do not really need the road, but again, it's actually already fucking it up. I'm not sure if you actually should build on that right now, but if you insist. It's definitely faster to start building on that. This one has no road connection right now. Yeah. It seems to be right. It's right, it's wrong. Or whatever. We have only one of the station connected to that one anyway, so... But of course we are not really getting that many trains up there, so it's not really a big problem. But that's coming. That's definitely not look right, that's for sure. I think I didn't hit F4. Let's look a little bit better actually. Good. Oh, okay. That's running that few vehicles on and we have not even put up that fucking signal out there. That's what actually making, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. The possibility to two trains actually going out at the same time. I don't know about it actually. Well, we should probably do it up here too. But yeah, already crossing each other there, so it will always, we should probably do it up there, but then you will need to build a little bit of that before they actually will be able to do that, but okay, fair enough. And why are my train station not building? Because of people shutting it down. So that would have been the reason why it didn't build if it was. Too many criminals, that's definitely not good. What do we have too many criminals? 13%. Really a long list, but again, okay. We will set this up. Okay, if nobody wants to talk or type or whatever, be in and look on what I'm doing. I actually want to mute it and look a little bit of another channel I am following. Yep, then we are back again. Now I'm done. Listen to that idiot. He was actually an idiot today. Not a very pleasant dude, actually. He was, yeah. He was actually doing it wrong today, as just my opinion. But again, that was definitely a wrong way to do it. Oops, that was just a little problem actually. That was maybe a little bit fast I was doing that. Because I actually want them to actually drive this load from over there. Load steel. Just load and unload. The same thing with this one. Load and unload. Again, we will just set a little mud road over here. So they actually don't need to drive that long. Yeah, too many criminals, yeah, right. It should start be under control. But it seemed like it was helping a lot actually to put this big one up around here. Maybe we actually have the same problem down here now. Holy crap. What about the criminal justice system? Now about is handle it a little bit better, but it seems like it has a possibility to set them round a little bit. Only 2 vehicles out, that's not a lot for this area with biological waste actually. Why are more of them not driving? That's actually fucking annoying because of a lot of them it's actually more full. That's one there was something in. There's probably something in that one and why do we not have any jobs? That's not making any sense, but again, I'm not sure about this system is actually working good, but again, I'm not sure about it's not working, but I am. You could probably just go down there and find a job. Why is that one not connected to a shit tank? That's not a shit thing. That's one is. That's the closest one we have to that area or whatever. Yep, it's just not reaching that one. Okay. That's not the one, it should be a garbage thing. Yeah. Definitely do not need water, but it has more than enough water out there, but again. I'm not sure we will be allowed to actually drag it through, but yeah, we would. And then the allowance was stopping right there. Uh, Yep. That's the reason why it's not fun to drag them after. Good. We got it connected. Hello, guys. That do not seems to be good. You're actually making a little bit of garbage out there. To say it a little. A little. A bit. Why are they not getting, is that too long away from that station to handle it? It is. No, it's not. But okay, it is something that's already taking care of garbage, so should not be that big of a problem. Okay, goodbye again. It was definitely a short visit. If YouTube was telling right, and nobody is looking at it again now, I don't know. God damn, but if nobody's looking anyway, then I will just go out with this. Oh, it's starting to get dark earlier and earlier. Oh, nice, that's some wind. It will maybe not be totally fucking hot to sleep tonight. It has been one of the hottest days I can remember this year. It has been really hot. Probably one of the hottest days this summer. I will be in with the machine in a moment anyway. am back again. Good, the garbage got under control down on that building anyway. So that's good. Shit's up here, and that should be enough for this area. Then we can delete some of the other ones. This one was only taking mixed waste anyway, so. I don't know what this one is doing, but they're doing something. Få nu den hund til at lukke røven! God. Enough of that dog now. Fucking getting rid of one, and then we are fucking getting another one that's not getting it. How fucking stupid are people when they're living in a fucking close community of people right next up to each other, and they think it's a really good idea to let the fucking dog stand out and barking and not do anything about it? Are people seriously brainless, or what the fuck's going on in this world? Unbelievable how stupid people can be. All alone. It's incredible. What did we want over here? We want this one, we want that one, we want this one, and we want that one, and we're not producing any of it ourselves. Yes, we are actually. We're actually producing this one ourselves now. So I think this one will actually pick it up the right place anyway. Yeah, it's loading on that. It's only loading that, so we must think that will actually be from that place. And this one will only be metal, and it's still the last one. Oh no, metal, so now that's good. But sir, about the yelling, if somebody actually should be looking at it later, and still is on here when after this yelling of that idiot. Maybe they are getting it now. And if they're not, one of the next couple of days I will go over and bang on their door and tell them that you're getting that dog to stop that shit. Or else I will start to complain over them. Because of it's a fucking annoying thing. And it's getting a lot of other dogs to stand and doing the fucking same thing. Because of if one dog can do it, the next dog can do it, and the next dog can do it. And soon it's definitely not to be around out there. And if my dog start to learn it, yeah, then I'm getting to be pissed. Really pissed. That's for sure. Oh, I was already pissed. Because of that little road. Oh, it is gone now, so we can actually remove that road now. Should probably have kept that button again. We'll give this a new road connection anyway. I probably already have told you before, I am not a nice person. Stuff starts pissing me off and it has done it for some time. The nice is coming off. I probably sound pretty really nice right now. Again. And I am. No doubt about that. But stuff starting pissing me off and now it has been this a couple of days now. Probably longer. Then I'm starting to get pissed over people don't get it. And it should not be necessary to tell people and their dog didn't should fucking stand at the bar. It should be fucking normally for people to think my dog should not stand and do that. I need to do something about that. Other people will seriously not like that. Oh no, other people cannot hear it out on my fucking out from my ground. They cannot listen to that. Even it's not even their ground. It's actually a rented apartment. So it's definitely not even their ground. They are not owning it. It would be definitely be harder to do something about it if he was actually owning it themselves. But they are not. They are only renting it. So it seems like we are necessary to move this power connection a little bit too. I don't know about this was good enough actually. I maybe should have been longer over with this train line. Could maybe have backed it. Not that it needs to be connected to this one at all, that's not what I'm saying, but... We should probably have done something like this instead. We will do that. Then we will get rid of that one. Because of then we are sure we actually have the space for the other one anyway. I don't care about we need to build it, it will be built pretty fast now anyway. We need to get rid of some of this anyway, so... Can probably use some of it from around there or something like that. I don't know what actually will come in. How I will get it to get out, go out over here somewhere and then connect and then just go in out there and then go out on that one or whatever I want to do there. But again, we should definitely keep some of it because we have some power connection over here too. I think it will be necessary to have a bus stop up here. It did not seem like it was a bus stop. Could we take one of them? Or should we take this one? I would say we're taking that one and then we'll let them roll in this way here or something like that. We already have a bus station and we have bus station that's already doing stuff. So it will not be the biggest problem to actually turn this around. Crap, it has cost me over 100 million this little project here, 160 million or something like that, fuck. Damn. Of course that has probably not helped actually. They should still be able to get more workers out there. It's already helping already with getting this down. They are starting to live longer already now. Of course, there's still some pollution in this area here, but that's probably from garbage. Maybe. I don't think this one down here helping. Somewhere. Nope. What about this one over here? Nope. I want to kill me or something. I don't remember it, but I want to kill something. was no more gravel. Oh great, then they will probably get a lot of garbage over here again now. Because of they are not really producing fast. So I should actually probably just have been stopped it instead of this. What we probably should have done was actually we should actually delete this one and then we should put one more in. Then we could always stop this one. And that's easier to do it from the bottom. And then high priority with that one. Get it away and then we are trying to put one more up. I should have done that a long time ago too, actually. Oh. And why are the two conflicting with each other now? It's actually not them that's conflicting with each other, it's something else. Oh. It's actually the line where we don't really need to have that many vehicles going on, that's the problem. Is of course just something else that we complain about now. Steel compounds. It should always complain about something. It's a bit like me. We should definitely find something to complain about. If we don't can complain about something, we will find something to complain about. You should not be in doubt of that. Nobody should let it go out this way. Probably. Yeah. That will probably not be easy to get that one removed. Even if it's allowed to do it in that direction now. Okay, it's saying it can actually go in now, so... Oh, that's not looking good. That's looking very fucking terrible. actually is going into that state, that part of it too. No, you should not do that. It's definitely looking a little bit better. Hello, and welcome. We are about to remove the car factory a little bit longer away. We will probably just be necessary to drive our workers up there with bus now, but yeah. Because of the workers that was actually living around here was only living 50 to 55 years. And after we were shutting it down, it has already helped. They are getting 62 years now. 68 years, and it's definitely getting a little bit better. What about over here? Did we that one clean out? We got that one cleaned out too, so that's good. I got something down here. Did we remove that or whatever? It has been removed, so we should put that one in. Will not be possible to do this. Nah. And it will not do anything good for us anyway, so no reason actually to do it. Probably go over and look on empty flats. Just to double check there's nothing wrong in the cities. And them that's standing 180 with around there, they are not allowed to move into, so I didn't want too many workers up there. I don't really need any more up there right now. I should maybe see about it would be possible to put plastic in one of them. I'm not sure about plastic actually polluting that much, but again. Which lane is this? This is the passenger lane. Yeah. It will be necessary to make some kind of a connection to this line. I can do it in two ways. I could drag a little track out here and then make a bridge over on the other side or a tunnel under and then make a connection that way. Or I could try to break it up and build tunnels over this, but that will require I'm actually connected to one of the other sides and then throw it up and build a tunnel, do the same thing the other way. Of course I don't really need to do it out there because we are not really using that one, we are just building it. Because of why should my citizens actually be transported around with trains from city to city? It's not really necessary. So in the future I actually think I want to stop using that line. Maybe only build two, but we could still build three, but it will just be three different lines. Again, then we could split it a little bit more up so some trains is driving on the one lane, so not everything else is actually running over here, but we could take fuel in the middle as we are normally doing, and then we could take garbage on the last one. So that's nothing that's actually getting interfering with the garbage trains. It could be a possibility. But what That's actually not the one. It is the one, but it's not the one I actually want to do something with. This is the middle track and this is the last track, and the last track we can definitely not really do anything about here. And I've used that, and I've used too little of the station there to actually use some of the tracks. It's only 2 tracks. I should actually have been using that with the 6 tracks. I don't know why I'm saying to myself every time I'm building this setup here, use the big one. You could actually need it, and then I'm ending up taking one of the other ones. Anyway, I have used the 6 ones to most of the places, but again, that's this one, so we actually would have a couple of tracks we could have continued if we want to. So we would block all of them at the same time. Not that this one actually should continue, and this is yeah, it's not a line that should continue in that one anyway, but as you know what as you can actually see what I'm talking about. Whatever. No, it was not what I wanted to do. Okay, we will just wait. This one actually arrive. I would actually try to do this colors thing. How much? Yeah, I would say 1500 should do it on all of them. There it is. Go away. What I actually wanted to do was this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest of them. On to the next one. Do it again. And this was the last color as I remember it, right? And we are back on the normally colors again, yeah. And just for fun we will actually take the green ones. This one will be the black one, I think. That's not really important to be fast. Plastic will probably be that one, yeah. So we will take that one to that. Go with that one. Plastic just to be sure. Okay, we can take them as they are coming right now. Aluminium, oh, aluminium should actually be connected to... This seems to be the metal, I'm not sure, but it seems like it's the metal. It was, so we are on number 4 now. Lucky number 4, or is it lucky number 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. Construction waste, yep. Number 5. 5. Biological waste, okay. And then we should have number 6. That must be the next last one, so that must be that one too, 4, 6, yep. And this one should be mixed waste, and that is already set up. So that's good. That's this one. So I would guess we should probably just remove that one. Rest is garbage trucks too. Yep. And then we got a couple south here. I think this one is a garbage truck too. Yeah, 2,000 meters is probably more realistic. Somebody cannot get back. Oh no. Revenge. Oh yeah, that one is actually gone, so we can actually put that one in now. We have pushed F4 in? No, we do not. We do it now. So that's good. Actually don't think it will help a lot if it actually can drive back out, but... Probably not, maybe? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's already blocked in the other end there anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. When it's coming out there, it can go in that direction, that's locked. And then it can go in that direction, and that's locked. But it can still go out here actually, and then it can go out there, and then it can go in that direction. So maybe... I don't know. Maybe it can figure it out. Sometimes it can figure it out, sometimes it cannot figure it out. It's coming right there, so it seems like it can figure it out. Going up there, and we are ready to turn around. Yep, stopping. Going back. It could actually figure it out. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not good. We have placed the road a little bit different. Damn. We need to throw it down again and build it one more time. Yeah, that will definitely not be necessary anymore, but we will probably have a lot of people that do not have any work right now. They are probably about to be criminal. It's actually not a lot that do not have any jobs, but that's actually a little bit weird. It's not more. We got a bus line that's driving around in this map here. Oh, that was a lot of workers standing down there and waiting. Oh. Oh. I need to figure out which bus line that is, but we have still not have the road, so we cannot really build it or set them up there yet. But we need to figure out which bus. I think it's this one. Going around. So that's the one. It's probably the one we don't should get into it anymore. That one should probably be gone. And then the next one should actually be here. This should be put in up there instead. Then you will go run around to this sweet station here and pick workers up, and then you will go up there and deliver them. It's just required actually getting this one built. Today, please. Oh. Oh yeah, it's actually money day tomorrow. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yep, it starts to get more and more workers now. This one is actually forced to go out to the station here, as I remember it. We will try to do that again with this building too. We will set them out there, but if it's not, if they can actually find some other to do, they are allowed to do that. But they should first go out there. If it is this way it's actually working, I'm not sure about it, but again, I've already removed a couple of that one I was setting it up to do that way. Because of the was not getting any jobs, but maybe there was no more free jobs, but I don't think so. This one has connected again, yeah. But this one is really long away from that. I think we should try set it up a little bit closer. That will not do anything. That there, something like that. What is the clock? You can stop it now. Then I will just sit and relax a little bit. Look a little bit of a couple of YouTube channels. I think that would be a good idea now when nobody actually wants to come in to talk to me on the Discord channel. Then it actually is the part of that that's the most fun of it, when somebody actually joining to talk, even if they're just playing their own game and not looking at my game anymore, but just to have somebody to talk to that don't have anything against their voice actually getting broadcasted out on my channel too. But goodbye for this evening, and see you later. Oh yeah, that's maybe this one we should do that on. But goodbye.